Okay, so I've just had a look at what other reintroductions I need to do for Love Story, and it turns out I need to do a lot. So, the first one is Melinda and Lewis. So, Melinda is Ava's older sister, and she got married to her sweetheart, Lewis, and they had a baby boy 3 days after her mum had twins, a boy and a girl, Martha and Ethan. And they come back the same reason as Ryan, as do all her siblings, the same reason as Ryan, but Melinda doesn't really have a temper, like a really bad temper like Ryan did, or does. And it's like, because Melinda hasn't been in Ava's life for so long, they turned up at her 15th birthday party, and that's how they got to meet, and they got connected, and Ava found out about what happened on the day of their adoption, that their parents got divorced, so their mum, Paige, took Melinda, Gemma, Clara, Louise, and Quintus, and then Jake had Ava and Ryan. And Melinda ends up talking to Ava about the affair, and that Melinda understands why Ava is feeling this way, because of all the hurt and betrayal from Mr. Green, and she has a different opinion about the affair as well to Ryan. And then Lewis, he is Ava's brother-in-law, and he is like overly overprotective like Ryan is, but not as much. So Ryan is overly overprotective of Ava. And what I mean by that is that Ryan didn't let Ava have any friends or a boyfriend until she came to Mistletoe Manor, and that's how she met Mia, Zoe, Lola, and Mason. But anyway, back to the introduction. Lewis doesn't really have an opinion because he's the brother-in-law, so he's not really, I don't know, is he counted? I guess he is, because he is through Melinda's marriage, but he talks to Mason about it, and that Mason regrets it, and he is brutally, like really sorry from the bottom of his heart that he made this mistake, and for that he is paying for it. And because he made that mistake, he missed the birth of his second daughter, and he don't feel like there's a connection between him and Janice, so he is paying for it in little amounts. And Dylan is the son of Melinda and Lewis. So Dylan was born 3 days after twins Martha and Ethan, and he is 17 now, and he's a bit of a know-it-all, thinks he knows it all. But like most 17-year-olds, they think that they're so grown up and everything, and he's not, because Melinda still thinks he's her little boy, as do all parents, when their kid is like 17. And yeah, so he gets along with Donna, and he plays with Denise. He loves his auntie Ava, and he is a bit cross with Uncle Mason about the affair, and it really sucks. You know, I mean, I wouldn't want to be in Dylan's shoes to find out that my uncle had an affair. So not cool. And that is the introduction of those three.